Trophy Fish Hunter. We're up here on beautiful Chequemegon Bay. It's July 9th. We're going to be fishing for trophy smallmouth bass. Try a bunch of different presentations, see what we can get them to do. Try some topwater, different things. Stay tuned, we'll have lots of fun. Rods are nice though, man. Old Chequemegon Bay smallmouth. So yeah, this is the first fish of the day here. We got that on a BD popper. We were using a side-to-side BDT, and unfortunately we snapped a couple of them off. A couple of real nice northerns. That's what happens when you're out here on Chequemegon Bay. You never know what you're going to run into. But this is a real nice smallmouth. I'm going to get her back in the water here, and there she goes. Just a BD popper, working it kind of slow, stopping it, and they're coming up. They're definitely hitting it. I just threw this on here probably about, I think I'm into my second or third cast, so let's see what happens. Got another one here on a popper. Strong fish. These fish here are awfully strong. We're kind of hanging out in these cabbage weeds here. We were kind of working some edges and stuff, and we just got out here into these, worked the spot where we got that other bass, and all right, let me get this fish out of here. It's nice, another nice Chequemegon Bay bass here. Get her back in. What we've been doing is we've been really aggressively popping that BD popper right across the surface there, and man, they're really liking it. So I'm gonna work this weed edge here and see if we can get another one here to strike. Well, that wasn't long, folks. second cast again with the BD popper there. Fishing for these bass. Earlier we were working a side-to-side bait, and I don't know if it was just a little bit too aggressive for him, so we switched over to the BD popper. They really have been aggressively hitting that. I'm going to show you guys what we're doing here today. They're both Boyd Ducket baits. The one I've been using, the fish I just caught there, I got him on a BD popper, it's called. And all it is a straight retrieve, and you're just kind of working it. You know, you can vary. The nice thing about it is you can vary your speeds on it. You can work it slow, and that's what I've been doing. Just kind of work it slow, pop it, let it sit, pop it, let it sit, and then bass are going crazy over this thing. And what we were using earlier, which we ended up actually snapping this bait off, and but this bait is more of a kind of that walking the dog type of presentation, side to side action. It's a bigger presentation, but the bass, like I say, we ended up finding the bait. We snapped the bait off, and I guess we got a little lucky and we found the bait again floating in the water here because we kept on making these drifts. So all we're doing is drifting along these weed edges, working these topwater baits, and these bass are coming up and just killing it. What we're looking for is we're looking for these cabbage weeds, sunken logs, sunken timber, just to pull them bass out of, because that's what they're doing, is they're kind of ambushing their prey right inside those weeds. Catching these bass off the surface. It is by far my favorite type of fishing. I mean, that fish just exploded off the surface. I mean, let me change our presentation here a little bit. They are just annihilating this surface bait. But I mean, right there, that's a typical Chequemegon Bay smallmouth right there. I mean, look at the shoulders on that thing. They're so strong. He come right out of the water when he hit her. Let's let her go. Well, that one was fun. That one hit right next to the boat. I mean, I was just about to pull my retrieve in, and he hit right next to the boat. This is a nicer fish here. Yeah, this is a really nice fish. Man, was that something. Man, are these strong. Oh. And I'll tell you, having a good net for these fish, it really is sure nice, because you don't hurt these fish at all. Look at the shoulders on that fish. They are so strong that they are so fun to catch. And like I say, mid-summer months, you know, like right in the middle of summer, you really want to kind of look towards the east side of Chequemegon Bay. Right now we're fishing out in front of a slough that comes out into the lake here. Look for these shallow weed edges, and when I say shallow, you're anywhere from 3 to 7 feet of water, and them cabbage weeds will come right up to the surface. And like I say, these guys are sitting right in them. Let's let this girl go here. trailing this bait a little bit and hitting right next to the boat, but this is the third one now. The last 3 fish have hit right next to the boat. I'll tell you one thing. I hope I don't lose this BD popper that I have, because I think it's the only one that I have left. So the only suggestion I can give you is that when you're coming up to Chequemegon Bay to do some topwater fishing, go get yourselves some BD poppers. It's been one after another now. It's been about every other cast. I mean, it's funny, you look at this bait. I got this bait right out of the package and it's all chewed up and scratched up now. So, like I say, I think it's the only one I got left. So, is this Bulldog rod. What rod I'm using right now for this presentation, it's just a medium action 7-foot spinning rod. But I'll tell you what's nice about it is they have this new eye. It's the first eye, and even when you watch your line getting spooled out of your reel, as soon as it gets past this first eye, your line straightens out completely. So it relieves any of the friction through these other lines, so your casting distance is better. And I'll tell you, just from fighting these fish out, I have fallen in love with these Bulldog rods. I'll tell you what, it is one of the better rods that I've used in my whole life. I mean, I've fished with a lot of different rods, but these Bulldog rods have really been a nice rod. Up again here. Gotta pull me to the back of the boat here. When they get going, we're not gonna stop them. This is a nice bass here. Boy, did he! See if I can just grab him here. Not next to my net. Oh, look at the coloring on that fish. Beautiful. When you get these BD poppers, watch them hooks. They are really good hooks on that bait. Another beautiful Chequemegon Bay bass. Better go back. All right. Nice. It's all it really comes down to. Find these stumps, work these stumps and stuff that are sticking out of the water, and then bass will be there. They're, you know, so like, even if you wanted to work some different presentations, I suggest that you'd want to work different presentations throughout the day, and then whatever they're on, stick with it, and you'll have a blast for the rest of the day. Well, that is 2 casts in a row here, and I'm hooked up again. I actually had him miss. He missed once. I popped it a couple more times, and he come back and hit it right away. Look at there, folks. Just another beautiful bass. Look at the shoulders on them fish. I mean, they are just beautiful. Chequemegon Bay, it's such a beautiful resource. And what makes it such a nice resource is that it's a catch and release fishery, except you can have one trophy fish, 21 inches. It takes these fish so long to get to that size. I mean, a fish like that, you're looking at a fish like that, he's about 15, it's about a 15 to 20-year-old fish. So when you have a fragile fishery like that, it is good that they put the restrictions in place so that everybody can come out here and enjoy this fishery. That was my second cast. Little guy, but they sure are fun when they're in the top water. I'll give you a look here. Yeah, it's got a real nice side-to-side movement. I was working that popper for a long time, and I switched over. We just got into another spot here, a different spot here, trying a different set of weeds, so I thought I'd go with a little bit more of an aggressive look here, and second cast and bang. So oh, there we go. Woo! Nice. Well, that is a dandy. That's a beautiful bass. Big, thick shoulders on him. Man, I'll tell you what. This is the beauty of Chequemegon Bay right here. Chequemegon Bay Gold. Make sure you stop by your local bait store and grab one of these BD popper baits, because this has just been a lot of fun today. At it again. I think it was the third cast again. I mean, they are just annihilating this topwater bait. It is so much fun, I'm telling you. Whew. I'm gonna have to go to the massage parlor after today. These guys that are 12 to 14 inches, I'll tell you what, they pack a good punch, let me tell you. I mean, just so much fun. Nice. Whew. He took a couple of swats at her. I didn't know if he stuck with it or not, but he ended up coming back. Oh, darn. That's fishing. Up this BD popper. They are really tearing into this thing. I'll tell you what, folks, it is a lot of fun. But I'll tell you, every great day has to come to an end, and with him, I'm going to retire. from all of us at Trophy Fish Hunter, what a great day. See you next week.